Hello, this is Lex Berman, and I'm going to demonstrate some methods to add points to a layer in WorldMap. I'm using the Manchukuo collections map for this demo, and this is the default view of the map. It has some grids of linked indexed maps that you can jump to, and it has a scanned map that is a base map for this historical project. And it has a couple of points in this Manchukuo collection materials points layer that are shown on the orange dots. So what I want to do is I want to add a new dot to that layer, and let's just say I want to add one in Dalian. I need to know the place where I want to add the point first. So let's say I want to add something to this point at Dalian, and I want to link it to something online, a digital object online. So there's a pretty good collection here at this Lafayette Digital Scholarship Services collection, East Asia Image Collection, and they have specifically Manchurian negatives and so on. And we can go and search, and we can simply search in the East Asia Image Collection, for example, for Dalian. And after we search, we should get some hits of images related to Dalian, and we can just take the first one, the wharves. So we've identified an object online that we want to add as a new point to our map. Now, if you look at the existing points, like by clicking on one, when you're on Identify and click on it, you'll see this is the metadata we need to add for any new object that we're going to put on there. So we can open a notepad, and we can collect the information for our new point from this object. Well, first off, we're going to need the URL to the object. Put that in our metadata. And then we're going to need the date and a title and a description. So the date, let's see if there's a date here. Yeah. Well, it just basically says it's sometime between 1907 and 1918. So March. So let's go ahead and put that in there. So begin would be 1907, and say 0301, and end would be 1918, and that would be 0331. So we can add those kinds of dates in there, and then the description looks like it's going to be Dairen or Dalian dwarves. And the other part of the description is actually going to be the image link, which in HTML we're going to use goes like this: image source equals open quote, close quote, and close bracket. And we're going to stick in here the actual link to the image, but we have to get it now. That's the hard part. Okay, now what we want to do is to get the thumbnail of this image. So from this main page of this Dairen Wharves object page, in this case, the people who created this Lafayette collection have now made it really easy by just adding a /thumbnail to the URL. And then that should give you a nice little thumbnail. So all we need to do now is just copy that, and we can paste it into our metadata for the image. And open a notepad. So that would be image source equals double quotes, and you put the thumbnail that you copied, the whole URL to the thumbnail, and you put it in between the two double quotes, and you close that. And that's what we'll use for our description. And we're ready to create a new feature on the map. So we scroll down where we're going to put it, which is Dalian. And if you want, we could actually go a little further and turn this off and put it on the exact spot, like say right around here is where the wharves are, I think. Not sure I can go in further. Here they are, right here. So now we want to go to the layer, collection materials layer, create a feature, and we go to the map, and we click there. So now we should be able to add that Diren Wharves was our name, and the start date was, let's go check, here, yeah, 1907 to 1918, have all our information ready to go. And then in the description, essentially, we can just put this image source thing. Okay, but it has to be in HTML. So you click, I'm sorry, here we go. Click on this space first, and then you can click HTML, and then you can put in that image request and hit submit, and there it is. Now hit save. Okay, and then under the first string value field, that's where this URL is going to go. In our case, that's how I set it up. Now we should be ready to go and hit save. And we should have had a new feature appear where we clicked it, and we do. So there it is. And now I can hit save, and I'll save the entire map. Well, actually, let's back up a little bit. I can go to the Manchukuo railway map and zoom to that extent, turn it on, turn some of this other stuff on, and now I'll hit save. So the whole map is now going to be saved with this view, and you can now see that I have 3 points instead of 2. Don't know why it zoomed in there. Here we go. Turn off that. You can see that I started off with these 2 points. This is the one that we, hold on, edit feature, I want to do identify. This is the one that we started with. And now I'm on identify, and I'll click on the one we just added. There's the little thumbnail we put in, and here this should be a live link to the object that we wanted to make a link to. So that's it. That's how to create a new feature in WorldMap by identifying a new digital object that you would like to link to online, getting the metadata for it, and then adding it using the Create Feature tool. Thanks.